Hi, Avin. Welcome to BizTalk. That's my great pleasure to have you with me today. How are you?
Hello, Mr. Max. It's been a great opportunity. Thank you for, first of all, thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks to you for coming. So
Thank you.
let's
Thank you.
start talking immediately about FarmKrate.
Yeah. FarmKrate is a step to empower farmers, a simple step that we encourage farmers all over the country in India. And today we are going to discuss about the four main parts of FarmKrate. We are going to discuss about the goals, the FarmKrate execution, how we generate income, and about our team. Firstly, FarmKrate is a basic step where we connect with the farmers at the same time with the merchants, both B2 and B2C service and B2B service. In this, we create a demand at the farmer stage by taking the orders from the merchants and business people all around, or the food processing units all over the country. And this step of FarmKrate is just to avoid the dalari system that is affecting farmers. And what we do in FarmKrate, we ask the farmers to cultivate the required crop. At the same time, we make requirements. We take the requirements from the food processing companies. At the same time, we reach them with the numerous social media activities around us. With the social media activities around us, and at the same time, we reach the farmers. At the same time, we reach the merchants around. And through technology, how we are reaching through technology, we are creating advertisements, we are reaching people through registrations, online registrations. At the same time, we are reaching through our team, we are hiring interns, so these people can go and reach the backward farmers from the backward village sector people or the rural areas in and around the country. So how we create a data means how we double our clients by creating this type of thing. We go to the farmers first, we take the available goods, we take the available procurement goods, or we take the harvest dates from the farmers, and then go to the merchants or to the business people. We ask the requirements, and connect the farmer from his place to the merchants directly without any middle person. So this helps the farmer in getting sold the product and getting the price of the product on the same day of the selling. So how we correct our database? How we correct our database? From the previous loads we have sent to the merchants, what we do is we take the feedback from the merchants or the business people, and then we recorrect the pattern of work. We recorrect the pattern of work and improve the inspection of the procurement. Sometimes the goods may have some kind of diseases, the crop may have some kind of diseases, and we recheck with the particular, we improve the procurement team, and then we recheck it, and then we get the samples to the merchants, and we manage the merchants to give us more orders, to give us multiple orders on the next day. By improving our skills and by improving our procurement team, we do this. So, and how we generate our income. At present, we have 14 ongoing projects in hand, where there is a requirement of around 2.2 crores of Indian currency. For only 3 projects, we need 2 crores of Indian currency. And for the remaining 11 projects, we regenerate the income from the present ongoing projects, and then we reinvest it on the remaining 11 projects. At the same time, how we provide how we generate the income in FarmKrate. For example, if a merchant requires peanut of around 500 tons or 5,000 tons, we make sure if the kilo of peanut is for 14 rupees, we will give a quotation of around 17 rupees to the merchant, and we purchase it from farmer for around 14 rupees, and the 3 rupees margin is our generated income for 1 kilo. Then when it comes to tons, it will be in a multiple number. So in this way, we generate income for FarmKrate, and we employ people here, and not only permanent employees, we take internships, we give internships to graduate students. At the same time, we give particular internships to the people who are in need of internships of for a good cause. At the same time, we give employment to the labor too. We generate income to the labor too on daily basis. Now, how we make use of funds. For example, if a company is funding us, investing in FarmKrate, then these are the main criteria where we are going to invest and use our funds. Firstly, the procurement and expansion, where procurement also includes the survey of our team. At the same time, the inspection after the harvest, both includes in the procurement itself. Then expansion on our daily basis. On our daily basis, we are giving some home deliveries from the COVID time. From COVID time, we are what we are doing is we are making some home deliveries to the people who can't go to the markets or who can't reach the nearby markets. Then we are making some home deliveries to people too. This is the B2C service we are doing in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, India. At the same time, second category is logistics and delivery. For logistics, from farmer place, we need to provide good logistics to the merchants here or to the business people. So we are taking the step like providing good logistics support to the merchants so that they may not worry about their good they're purchasing on. And the delivery service, which I said you earlier, from the past COVID coronavirus time or the during lockdown period, we have made 3,000 plus deliveries only in Visakhapatnam in span of 3 months. And then funds used for employment. For in employment cases, as I said you earlier, we are hiring interns, we are hiring permanent employees. At the same time, we are hiring daily wage laborers too, so that those who come to carry the goods from the logistic area to the godown or from the godown to the client base. So we are managing these three kinds of employment too. At the same time, here you can look onto our happy farmers. This is the farmer who bought his lemon whom we made a good sale of his lemon, whole out of 8 acres of lemons that lemonoids. We helped him here. And then here you can look this farmer here, the same farmer, he owns the dragon fruit around of 6 acres, and we made a sale of around all around the season. We made a good sale of the dragon fruit here. It's completely organic. And we helped these two farmers in selling their milk products too, milk and milk products. We help these farmers. And here in the blue sari, she's a tribal farmer, and the whole tribal family are involved in cashew. You can see in our hand, it's a hand-picked cashew. They are involved in collecting the cashews from their ancestors, and they have a processing unit, and we are purchasing from them, and we are making some deliveries, not only in India, but we have sent our deliveries to USA to America. And then here some credits and appreciations which we received from the government. He is our Honorable District Magistrate and Collector of Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, A. Malkarjuna, IAS, Indian Administrative Service. And here during the pandemic time, we have made some feed the need. This is not from the accounts of FarmKrate, but some people who are interested in donating the people, they have paid the bills of the people, so that we gave the required products to the people in need for free. Here is the FarmKrate Feed the Need. This campaign is run on the in the name of Feed the Need campaign, a campaign that reaches the needy through us. So that also some of the media channels and some of the newspaper cuttings you can look into here, which are given in Telugu language. Telugu language is a regional language of Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. So we have made a big campaign, Feed the Need program, through which we have donated around near about 150 to 200 people, 200 families all around Visakhapatnam during the pandemic for free. Or we have distributed all the required goods for them.
I mean, we had to close now.
Yeah, so thank you. I have done with my thing.
Get into the conclusion.
Yeah, this is all about FarmKrate, and all the need is here itself. We required this amount as our investment, and thank you for now.
Thank you, Arun. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So let's start talking a little bit more in details about your business.
Sure.
You are in between farmers and the one who is going to sell the product, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, How do you manage? I'm very sorry, but I'm still some
No,
sort.
that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
How do you manage the pricing? Because you told me you are going to increase, right? Maybe 10, 5% the price from the farmers. It is going to be your income.
Income.
Okay. Now, how do you manage the price? Which means how you make sure you can make enough money without squeezing too much the farmers, right?
Yeah. How we manage when comes to merchants, they merchants requirements will be like they need the accurate product, they need the graded product. Sometimes they ask for the product without any mark on it. For example, if a client is asking for coconuts, they want the they don't want the patch product, they want the exact graded product. So we are charging only for that, only for the grading, and for the procurement type we are only charging the client that percent of his main product. Means, if for example, as I said you earlier, if a peanut costs around 14 rupees per kilo, if a peanut costing for 14 rupees per kilo, how we are charging that percent, that 3% to 10, sorry, the 3 to 7% for the work we are doing for him. On behalf of him we are doing some work, so we are only charging on behalf of him, and that charge we are considering as our income on a particular. And these charges changes from product to product, from crop to crop, from harvest to harvest.
How do you manage the quality?
We are taking the help of the means as this is a startup company, we can't hire many more people on a permanent employment basis. So what we are doing is we are hiring, not hiring, we are giving internships to some agriculture and horticultural graduates at the same time, the final year students. So they need some project works in their last year, final year. So in this moment, what we are doing is, when we are giving them internships, we are making sure that they reach minimum quantity of farmers, like 50 farmers to 100 farmers. So they around their area or around their spaces in their town or in their village. During and these projects or these interns can manage during the pandemic time too. Not only in normal days, during the pandemic when they're staying home in a village, when they're staying and the village is under complete lockdown, and they can go to the each farmer during those pandemic time, and they can collect the information. If it's not a pandemic time, still they can reach many more farmers and they can collect the exact information, and we are re-verifying whether they're really reaching the farmers or not. We are re-verifying it. And when these people are giving the information, we are asking them to enter that information in the registration form, which we create, which is available on www.farmkrate.in. That is our website, and they are dropping that information in the registration forms, and from that registration forms we that all the data comes into our database, and we are checking the database, and when the and we are segregating the crops in the database. And when some merchant or a business person is asking for a required crop, then we are asking that farmer uh, parallel. Means, if for example, if a merchant is asking for a cashew, and we are taking the list of the cashew farmers, or if a person is asking for peanut, we are taking the list of the peanut farmers, and then checking the grade, then going to the farmer place. We are sending our procurement team or the inspection team. They're going there and they're checking. Sometimes even I go to the farmer place and I check the varieties, and along with the grade, along with the seed quality, along with the disease, is that produce really affected with any kind of disease, or the harvest is affected by any kind of weather, due to weather. Sometimes if it is heavy rains, the product may come bit clumsy, it may get spoiled immediately. So we are making sure that product is good. And if a farmer is not didn't harvest yet, if the farmer didn't harvest yet, then what we are doing is we are taking the harvest date. If he is going to harvest in next 20 days, we are making sure that we visit the farm 5 days before the harvest, so that we examine the product accurately, and then we take the samples from that farm to the place of the merchants, and then the merchant re-verify it, and he check the quality, and then when he give you approval, we buy the whole farm there, whole farm harvest there, and bring the product to the merchant's place. And
What about No, that's perfectly clear. What about the price? Which means we already talked about how you make your price,
Yeah.
but who is going to decide the price? The farmer or yourself with the
Actually, firstly, what we do is we check the government price. Government also gives some price to the farmer. We check with the government price, and government never goes to the farmer or goes to the farmer land to procure. He asks the farmer, the government people ask the farmer to bring the lot to the market, then get his price, then the government repays it. And here, what we are doing is we are providing logistic to the farmer's land itself, so that the farmer may need not, if he is a poor farmer, he need not pay in excessive manner, or in addition he did not pay for the logistics again to go and sell in the marketplace, in the government land or in the government sectors. So what here helping is we are accommodating the farmer with good logistic support, so the farmer is selling at the best price. He's means if he's expected price, if the farmer is expecting 9 rupees, if the farmer is expecting 9 rupees for his product, for kilo corn, is expecting 9 rupees, then we are cross reference, we are checking with the government price. If the government price is 8 rupees, we are asking the farmer to give it 7 rupees, because again the farmer need not go to the market to sell it. And here the farmer is benefited by the same day payment, which same day payment the government doesn't give the same day payment. Sometimes it takes 25 days to 45 days. So when we are giving the farmer the same day price, he is using that money to the next crop. He can use the money to repay his debts. So while giving the farmer the same day price, this is helping the farmer to generate a good income on the same day when he is selling the product.
what about the procurement? How you balance supply demand?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Sorry.
What about the procurement? Okay, because you're in between. So you have the merchant is asking you, let's say 2 kilos. You have to go to the farmer. Okay,
Yeah.
and how do you manage it? So how do you manage the supply from the farmers and after going to sell to the merchants? Okay,
Okay, I got you. The thing
demand
is,
from one side, here the
yeah.
supply for the other. How do you manage them?
Yeah, sometimes here for logistics and for the procurement or for the purchase, the business person or the merchant or the consumer pays for everything. But sometimes he doesn't pay in advance. In advance, he doesn't give any kind of thing. So what we do is we take the we purchase on behalf of the merchant there. We purchase on behalf of the merchant there, and we take the product from there, and we send the lot to the merchants storage or the godowns directly from the farmer's place. We're directly purchasing from here and sending the whole product to the merchant's place, and we are not nowhere storing it our place. We are nowhere storing at our place, because the FarmKrate doesn't need any godowns, any big godowns. Just we need some office space for our employees to work, and little storage place, because we are making some home deliveries. That's the reason we want some storage place for home deliveries itself. But for large procurement and large purchase, we are directly purchasing from the farmer. We are checking the quality. Firstly, we are checking the quality. Then we are taking the confirmation from the merchant about the quality. We are sending the samples and we are taking the merchant's confirmation. And then we are putting firstly our money, FarmKrate's money. We are putting it at first, because this is a startup company. No company is willing to give their advance at first. Maybe after some recognition, they may pay our advance. Then we need not put FarmKrate's money at first. But now, as this is a startup company or this is a startup firm, we are putting our money, means the amount which we made from previous projects or previous procurements. So we are putting that money at first. We are paying the farmer, so the farmer can send the whole product to us. On the same day of the purchase, we are sending through the good logistic support. We are sending that whole thing to the merchant's place without any standby, because this is the raw product. All products may not last forever. Sometimes when we are purchasing tomatoes and we are sending to the market yard, what we do is we send it overnight. We make a transportation overnight, because tomatoes cannot last for more than 24 to 48 hours, their lasting period. When it comes to some cash crops like onions, like cashew, like other cotton, and some more sweet corn, they may last for more days. Like what we say, dragon fruit also may last for 14 days. So like some cash crops, we are managing to send maximum on the same day of harvest. We're collecting that and we're sending to the merchant's place immediately. But
Okay.
we don't take any delay in logistics. Sometimes we may have problem in logistics. That's the reason we're in talks with 2 to 3 multiple or multiple logistic companies, so that if not one, the other may send the vehicle. If not one, the other may send the transportation. So we are managing with good logistic supports from third parties. We don't have a logistic as of now.
So you're going to manage in any way. You need to organize it.
Yeah. Actually, this FarmKrate is established in 2020, December 28th. But from 2017, as an agriculture graduate, I am working on FarmKrate and all the projects with different companies, not only one company. I have worked around with 7 different companies on internship basis without taking much amount, not on permanent employee basis, but I worked during my graduation too. I have visited many farmers from North India to South India, made contacts with tribal farmers, and generated good database. That database is helping today now. Today it's helping me to generate more income.
How many farmers and merchants do you have now?
Till date, we have around 7,000 plus farmers in FarmKrate's database.
Okay, so you've been talking about 12 projects, if I remember.
14 projects in hand.
14. Can you explain what exactly means project?
Projects in hand, the requirement, the procurement requirement in hand today. For example, there is a company named Vajra Group. They have given a requirement for around 1,000 tons of sweet corn, that too of specific seed. They required for a sugar certified named seed, and 4,000 tons of green peas. Excuse me. And this Vajra Group works on packet goods of sweet corn for longer dates. We can freeze them for longer years too. And this is the requirement from this Vajra Group. And secondly, company named Thrilling Balaji Group, where they prepare mixtures. And they have requirement of near about 1,500 tons of peanuts. What we say, the groundnut, the peanut. The two required variety of Kadri 6 named seed. Only they required that. So we have farmers generating this kind of seed too. So we have ready source and we have ready order. If we have a good income or good investment in hand, we can buy this and we can send it immediately to the required merchant. And thirdly, there is a Norway-based company where that's a peanut butter company, and they require around 1,800 tons of cashew and 1,800 tons of peanuts. That's a Norway-based company, and they asked for this requirement. And next, there is another company, Udan Private Limited, and that company has a requirement of every week they require 100 tons of coconuts, standard coconuts from South India to North India, and this range is around 2,700 kilometers from South India to North India. And from Visakhapatnam, means from Andhra Pradesh, we need to send it to Noida, Delhi, and Chandigarh in North India. It's around 2,700 kilometers in between, and we have from past 1 year we're sending good size of coconuts at a good grading. We have made few we have got the best compliments of providing that. We got good appreciation from the company itself that we are providing the best graded coconuts. And remaining 10 projects in the same basis. We have remaining 10 projects in hand.
You buy on behalf of the farmers and you sell, okay?
Yeah.
To the merchants. How does the process work? Means you get the order from the merchant.
Yeah.
And before, okay, you send to them the samples. They say, okay, that's good for me. I can make those order. Okay, you get the order done. You go to your supply, which means the farmer, and say, I need this amount of this, and this, right? I do make sure that they don't run out of products. You are selling something that you actually can buy.
Actually, the thing is, running out the product because mostly we are reaching the food processing companies where they require the same quality means same variety of product. Sometimes they require only Kadri 6 type of peanuts for the whole year or the whole for the whole lifetime. They require the same product, and the same requirement they're putting the if a farmer is if the requirement here is 1800 tons and the farmers can generate our database farmers can generate only 1000 tons 1000 tons. So what we are doing is if a farmer some farmers ask us the requirement, some farmers for before they plant some seed or after the first harvest they ask us for the requirement, what requirements do you have for the next coming season or coming financial year. Then what we do is we ask the farmer to plant the same seed which we have on requirement basis. We check with the requirement list and we ask them.
You're planning in advance, okay?
Yeah.
6 months, maybe 12 months in advance.
Yeah.
How much are you raising? Are you raising any funds now?
Actually, we what all we raised till date, what all we raised, we used that funds for making new projects because, as I said you earlier, no company is willing to give good advance because this is the startup firm. And what we are doing is we for import and export we need some documents for document stays, and for other documents we use that amount for documents. For developing our websites in a good way we use that funds, and at the same time for reconstructing our office spaces, reconstructing or redevelopment our office spaces, we use some funds. At the same time what we use our funds for making new projects or purchasing some typical some variety of, for example, organic dragon fruit is not available all over India. It's only available in few parts of the states and few parts of. What we did is we made a special sale for both merchants, at the same time for both consumers, for both family-based customers too. We purchased the whole lot and made a huge sale on a specific product. Not only not delivering all kind of products. Sometimes we make a specific sale of some kind of only individual product, so to reach people more easily. And we made some funds for advertising about ourselves through Instagram, through Facebook advertisings, and through many we made some advertisings through some we paid some advertisement channels to advertise about us, because reaching people is easy through advertising through social media. And we are actually to be frank, we are sort of we have shortage of these funds as of now, because we have good projects in hand, good intakes in hand, and our sources are ready, our farmers are ready to harvest in coming days. Coming days, even they're ready to harvest the rice in next January. January is going to be the season of harvest in India. So all over India there will be a huge harvest of rice and wheat too. So we have good products of good sources of the raw product, and we have good projects in hand. But all the thing is we have shortage of funds, liquid funds, because this startup is started with only 18,000 rupees, 18,000 rupees, which is a savings of mine. And later on I worked that's a pocket savings of mine. And later on I generated few income and then reinvested 2.15 to 2 lakhs 15,000 or 2 lakhs 15,000 rupees again in the same process, because till date I didn't take a penny from my father.
Good, that's good stuff. What's your vision for FarmKrate?
FarmKrate's vision is simple. Actually, there are few Dallaris. There is a system of Dallaris where they take the products. They're acting as middleman, and I completely cannot eradicate it. But thing is, I can stop those not by physically, but through works of FarmKrate. We can stop the Dallaris affecting the farmers, because when we directly purchase from farmers today, FarmKrate may not known to all over India or all over world. But thing is, one or the other day, like Amazon or some other e-commerce, FarmKrate also reaches many farmers around the country or around the world, so that farmers can input the product directly, and the merchants can view, can see their requirements and place their requirements directly on the website. They can see the status, what we say, they can see the pie chart of the requirement. If they require some kind of tomato, they can see on our website in a few coming days. and they can purchase directly without any interference of the middleman here. So they can directly contact the farmer through FarmKrate and they can purchase it directly. This is the vision which I have.
Now, my last question is,
Yeah.
what's your message to investors? What they should invest in Avin and FarmKrate?
FarmKrate, only one. One thing, a good. This is a good, profitable concept which can be run in India and around the world. Second, there is no. This is a complete transparency firm where there is no hiding of funds or misusing of funds. We can see the complete transparency, how we using the funds and how we reaching the farmers or how we are making money. There is no what we say misuse of any kind of fund, but whoever is investing here can get a good profit at a good name.
Avin, thank you so much for coming to BizTalk. It's been a very great pleasure for me.
That's really a great opportunity, Mr. Max. And I would likely to call you sir, because giving opportunity can only given by teachers. In our school days, teachers gave a good opportunity to speak, and now you have given the opportunity to speak to the world. So it's a great opportunity, and we are really blessed to have you here, and looking forward to work with you and with your investors.
Thank you so much.